I'm Carol from the Greenery. This is the second segment of our Pollinator Garden Talk. We want to talk about bees and butterflies now. And first of all, I want to remind you that when you're trying to entice butterflies into your garden, you want to have things for them to lay their eggs on and the caterpillars to hatch out and eat. I know, that's a scary thought. Fennel, I picked from our garden, is a wonderful plant for them to eat. Little blue swallowtails love this. They also love parsley, dill. All of those are wonderful things to invite them into your garden. Another thing, citrus. It looks, when you'll see the little guy, looks like a little bird turd, but it's wonderful. He'll eat the leaves, he becomes a beautiful swallowtail. And then we have passion vine. Look at that. What a spectacular flower. Passion vine is great. The flowers are great for bees, but this is a wonderful plant. It's a host plant for Gulf fritillaries and long-winged zebras. So you want to have some of these in your garden. Now, tips you want to remember. You want to plant things that go spring, summer, and fall. You also want to provide some water in the garden, just flat water. And you want to make sure that you're using no chemicals. If you have an insect problem, come and see us and we'll help you figure out how to treat it. But it's very, very, very important if you're trying to get pollinators into your garden that you're not poisoning them once they come. Okay, this on the bottom here is a native blueberry. It's a wonderful plant. It's great for bees. And it's wonderful for butterflies. Plus you get to pick the fruit, or else you can let the birds have it. Now we're starting with shade plants. This is a begonia, and these are wonderful for bees. This is a heuchera, and these little delicate flowers, the bees have been visiting this morning. So those are two really nice plants. For bees, they love everything, but their peak seems to be, there's something about this purpley lavender color, blue purple, they love. This is Caryopteris, and the butterflies like it as well. This is a hot plant. This, I would say, is the number one plant. This is Agastache, and this one is the perennial Agastache. This one hasn't started to bloom yet. It's also a perennial. This is called Blue Fortune. It has a little more of a tubular flower, comes up like a tower. This is more the herb. It's a perennial and it has a wonderful licoricey smell. Another plant that's really good for bees is this particular Salvia farinaceae. The bees have been visiting here this morning and they've been very happy. And then this is a Veronica, and this has been a great plant. The bees have been liking this very much. Now, hidden in here, we have this little guy. This is a butterfly bush. This is one of the new varieties, and it stays tight. It has a very large flower. It's quite showy. We will have some of these. We sold out, but we'll have more coming in. This one's going in our pollinator garden. We can't wait for you to see it. Now, another thing you need to remember about flowers is the single flowers are much easier for bees and butterflies. So when you're looking at zinnias, they're really excellent butterfly plants as well as bees. This is Gaillardia, another excellent plant. And this is Echinacea. And it's going to have a big daisy flower. Excellent. The ones that have double little crowns that are tufted are much harder and they don't have as much nectar. And that's what you want, is you want a lot of nectar. This is a very premium butterfly plant. These are pentas, and butterflies love pentas. Excellent. You couldn't do much better than that. Now, these two shrubs over here are not in bloom at the moment, but those are Abelia, and those are excellent. The flowers are excellent. They're evergreen shrubs. This variety stay small. I would encourage you to include them in your butterfly garden. An excellent book about butterfly gardening is put out by the Brooklyn Botanical Garden, And they talk about Duranta, and Duranta is something that thrives here. It's a beautiful plant, blooms prolifically. Now these are tropicals, although they'll harden over and do fine here. These came out of Florida, so they're already in bloom. And when you've got them planted in the garden, it's probably going to take them till mid-May to come into color. But these are excellent. The flowers come, and then you'll have berries, and then you'll have new flowers. They are not deer friendly. Deer don't care for them, as true of the abelia as well, the salvia as well. But one thing you need to be careful about is they produce a yellow berry, and you do want to be careful because it can be toxic. Lantana is another excellent plant, and you can't go wrong. Usually we carry it in 1 gallon pots so you can plant it out in your ground. But these topiaries are stunning, and the bees and the butterflies have been dancing around. We've had honeybees, mason bees, bumblebees here this morning, and we've had Gulf fritillaries and hummingbirds so far today. So it's been an exciting quest. I think that's a basic run through. Keep an eye on your garden though. There's lots of things you have. If you check your azaleas when they were blooming, especially the Formosa, the Southern Indica series, the purple Formosas, the Gigi Gerbings. My sister just sent me a video of the bees all over hers, and she was so excited. So you've got lots of things. Just kind of walk through your garden now that we have a little time and observe what nature's out there doing. Thank you so much for joining us. The phone number here is 843-785-3848. We'd be happy to deliver. Thank you.